Hey, what's up everybody? This is angryhippielady. We're having frame rate, as we always do at the beginning of a Fraps recording. But anyway, I finished the other rooms. I'm looking at those lights, trying to figure out how to do that. I guess I just replaced one. I finished, Lord of the Rings, and it's in my head. Alright, so I even named him. Not very creatively, but the lapis redstone room. Just can turn off and on the lights. Take the torches down. They are no longer needed in this beautiful room. And then over here is the mossy redstone room. And you can turn off the and look at there. You can't open it up. I tried to make it so you could, but it exposed a lot of redstone and stuff, and it just didn't look good. Then you can turn off the lights in here also. So, woohoo! Then over here, there's two other rooms. The cabin. And it looks exactly the same, brick floor, but you can see outside. I spawned in a few animals too to add to the, and I grew grass, squeaky chair, and added the reeds also. So that looks good. Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky. I need to stop squeaking the chair. This one's called the outdoorsman room, and once again, same thing, except for you know, you got this beautiful view of the outside little valley right there. So that is that. I looked at my previous recordings, and this is probably going to be episode 3. My first two ones were 13 and 11, so I can combine them, and then my second one was like 21 minutes, so that's an episode in itself. So I thought that I'd bring you back to let you see what I do here, because I really don't know what I'm going to do with this room either. I'm going to go to sleep after this though. I am already yawning. I'm feeling extremely tired. This needs to be a really tall, epic room, because this room is going to be bigger than all the other rooms. It's probably going to be bigger than the rest of the hotel. I guess this is kind of like the presidential suite, or whatever it's called. Some places call it the presidential, some call it something else, I don't know. I don't go to that many hotels. So, yeah. I just got done watching, Good's last 404 challenge video. And he talked a little bit about, you know, kind of putting yourself into stuff, and I mean, I completely understood that because I'm a writer, and also I make videos, and a little bit of me does go into each video, of course, because I mean, it's me recording, it's me talking. Y'all are getting who I am, and so, you know, you really do put a bit of you into it. And you know, the surprising thing was he talked a little bit about how things were after his uncle passed away, and you know, I could completely understand that also. Although the person who passed away in my life wasn't part of my family, she was, you know, a big part of my life. And you know, the first day after, I just didn't want to talk to anybody, and so I didn't record. And the thing with recording, you really have to be in the mood to talk. So I just couldn't get on here and record good material. And I even told y'all, I think I told y'all, but I tried to record Forever Alone, and I did get one episode out, but I really don't think it was very good. The one called Sunshine. But I recorded 4 other episodes, and I just ended up deleting them. And, you know, what Good was talking about in that video was the reason why I deleted them. Because, you know, you want to put out this good content, but right after that, I couldn't, you know, I wasn't in that mood that you need to be in to talk and commentate. And so it just was not good material. But yeah, that was something that kind of, you know, hit home a little bit, and I could completely understand. So yeah, I don't want to get too much into it because then I'll feel sad, and we don't want that. So yeah, I said before I got into the sadness, that I watched the end of Lord of the Rings. You know, with all these movies coming out recently, I usually don't talk about Twilight. I hate it. I hate it so much. It's such a stupid... Like, at first I really liked it. I know. It's dumb. But I read the books first. And I kind of like the books. The thing that put me off to the series was all the other youngins who were all crazy about Mr. Sparkly. But anyway. Oh, hit the outside. That might mean it is time to stop. Here. Stop here. With all these movies coming out recently that have been like 2 parts. I have something in my eye. I have some issues. But I was watching Lord of the Rings, and you know, the last one, yeah, I got it right here. Picture. Oop! Hit the mic with my VHS. Yes, I watch VHS. Shut up. How long is this movie? It should be on here, shouldn't it? Approximately 200 minutes on this one VHS. And the other one... I know, I'm messing here. I'm like, moving all over the place for this one. It's another 200 minutes. So 400 minutes worth of video here. And it was all in one movie. Lord of the Rings did it. Why can't you? Yeah, I know why they do it. Because they want to make more money. And money drives everything in this world nowadays, and it's sad. It really is. I wish something else would drive this world other than money. It's really disgusting, to be quite honest. I mean, and Gone with the Wind, long time ago, way before my mom. So my mom was born in 1950, so yes, before her, I believe. Yes. Gone with the Wind came out during the Great Depression, so yes. I believe it did, if I remember my U.S. history. We learned that in U.S. history. I don't know why. We learned about the Great Depression in U.S. history, of course, because it's U.S. history. But I don't know why we learned about Gone with the Wind. That was not something I considered to be U.S. history. But anyway. You know, it's just really annoying. I didn't mind the Harry Potter, because all these years I've been complaining about how every Harry Potter movie was so off book, and this one still had its off points, of course, because you just can't appease a fan at all. You could never appease a fan of any series, or any book, for that matter. There's just no way you can make this person who, I know, I started reading, I didn't read the first one, my dad read it to me. That's how I read all the books, actually. But we would switch off when I got older. Like, he would read a little bit, and then I would read a little bit. But the first one he read to me completely. And, you know, growing up with Harry Potter, you can't appease somebody who's grown up with it. Because no matter what you do, my childhood memories aren't going to be in that movie. And no matter how hard you try, there's no way you can get my childhood memories in there and capture that. So, in a way, it's kind of, you know, pointless for us to complain, because no matter how much we complain, they can't do anything to make us happy. Those words in that book, unless they were spoken word for word, unless a book was read word for word, we would never be happy with a movie. Because those of us who read the book first, no matter what book, those of us who read it first aren't going to be happy with anything they do. And that's just how things are. I'm going to get out of here and see what I can do with this. Now, I will admit, Lord of the Rings did definitely capture childhood memories for me. And what sparked this conversation was The Hobbit coming out. It comes out December 14th this year. And I have been waiting for this since the first movie came out. As soon as I heard they were going to be doing Lord of the Rings, I was like, oh, you mean that book that, you know, I spent so much time listening to, reading, and dreaming about is finally going to be, you know, there. And those memories won't just be memories anymore. They're going to be, you know, reality for me. And so I've been not so patiently waiting for that. But I do actually have the cartoon version of it, which I was really tempted to get that because it's actually right behind me on my VHS stand thing. I have a ton of VHSs that I inherited. My dad had a collection of about, oh god, I don't know how many. So it's countless numbers, honestly. But you know, I'm excited to see all these people that I read about. And I know none of it's real, but when you're a kid, you read this book and it's magical. Whether it has magic in it or not, it's just magical. I know even now, when I read a book, I kind of really get into the world of that book. Like with I read Hunger Games, and for a couple days I didn't record after that, after finishing that book. And you get so caught up in this world that this author has created that when it's over, it's like you've lost a part of you, almost. And that might be weird for some of you to, you know, think about. But that's how I read. This might not stay how it is. I'm not sure about this. But I read a book and I jump into that world that this Arthur has created. and it's like escaping from your own world into this world that, I mean, we all know isn't real, but it's nice to imagine, even if it's not real, what it would be like. I know even now, as an almost 20-year-old person, it's nice to think about Harry Potter and, you know, what the world would be like if Hogwarts was real, and what it would be like if there really was, you know, this dark wizard, and, you know, just things like that. And movies really kind of set that in and really top off the cake and allow that to be an ongoing childhood memory. So, you know, and y'all might think that's kind of weird, but that's okay. I'm not here to impress you guys at all. No. I mean, why would... Never met you guys. Why would I impress you? I don't know. 4 might be going a little too high. Oop, oop. That went somewhere, didn't it? I guess not. Okay, we've got to do something special with this room. Now this is where I said I was going to use these blocks. I don't know how to do it. Okay, I can't use this wall because this, I believe, is a one thick. Yes, it is. So only these 2 walls and the floor. And I guess I could do something with the ceiling. I feel like I should do some. I think torches are more appropriate here. I don't know. Doo -doo. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't. I should have made up a plan before I got in here. Like have some sort of like symbol that fits me, or you know, kind of like Good, and they all have things that symbols and stuff. But I don't really have a symbol. That is my thing. Like if somebody puts that there, then that's Angry Hippie Lady. So I really don't have something special like that I can do. How big is a Minecraft face? I'll be right back.